Hello and welcome back to my channel. Once again, this is Teacher Jesse, and sa video na to ang pag-uusapan natin ay tungkol sa direct proportion. Ano ba ang direct proportion? At paano ba mag-solve ng mga direct proportion problems, especially routine and non-routine problems? In this video, I'll be explaining two different types of problems. We have number one is a routine problem, and ang pangalawa naman ay ang non-routine problem. And the two problems, I will be solving them, or I'll be showing to you how are we going to solve those problems in 3 different ways. Pero bago yan, sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe ng aking channel, huwag kalimutan mag-subscribe and click nyo din ang notification bell para lagi kayong updated sa aking mga i-upload na mga tutorial videos. Simulan na natin. Okay, in a direct proportion, as one quantity increases, the other quantity increases at the same time and at the same rate and vice versa. Anong ibig sabihin yan? For example, if 12 face masks are bought for 45 pesos, how much will you pay for 20 face masks? If you are going to analyze this problem, kapag bumili ka daw ng 12 na face mask, 45 pesos ang babayaran mo, magkano naman ang babayaran mo kung 20 face mask? So in the first quantity, we have the 12 face mask, and the other quantity is the amount that you are going to pay for this 12 face mask. So ngayon, ang 12 face mask ay naging 20 face mask. Ibig sabihin, merong increase in the quantity. Kapag nag-increase ang face mask or ang quantity na face mask, so ibig sabihin, kailangan natin i-analyze kung ano pang nangyayari dito sa pangalawang quantity. Tataas ba or bababa? So in this case, 12 naging 20. So anong aasahan natin? Kung tataas ba itong 45 o bababa? So if you're going to analyze, syempre, tataas rin yan. Kasi kung 12 lang ang binili mo, 45 pesos. Kapag 20 face mask, syempre, mas mataas yan. Lagpas yan ng 45 pesos. So in this case, meron tayong na-identify na ang first quantity ay nag-increase. Ang pangalawang quantity naman, which is the amount, ay mag-i-increase rin. And this is an example of a direct proportion. So yun ang unang-unang kailangan nating alamin. Another example is a cylindrical steel pipe of uniform constitution is cut into 2 pieces. The first piece is 24 meters and weighs 16 kilograms, while the second piece measures 1/4 of the first. What was the weight of the pipe before it was cut? So, pag titingnan natin ang problem na to, yung cylindrical steel pipe, yung tubo, kumbaga sa Tagalog is tubo, uniform constitution, ibig sabihin pantay yung distribution ng weight ng bakal. Hindi yung bakal na makapal dito sa unahan, kasi sa ilang bahagi naman manipis. Kaya pantay, uniform constitution. Hinati sa dalawa. Ang isang cut ay 24 meters ang haba, tapos 16 kilograms. While ang isang cut ay 1/4 lang nung first. Kaya ang tanong dito, anong weight nung pipe bago ito na-cut? So kung titingnan natin, siyempre, ma-analyze natin na kapag mas mahaba ang isang tubo, mas mabigat rin siya. So yung isang cut naman is 1/4 lang. So we are expecting na mas maliit ang kanyang mas maikli, tsaka mas maliit ang kanyang timbang. Okay? In terms of height, mas maikli, tapos in terms of weight, mas mabigat, mas magaan naman. So ibig sabihin, meron pa rin tayong direct proportion kasi kapag humaba, mas mabigat. Kapag umikli naman, mas gumagaan. Okay? So these are the 2 problems that we are going to solve also. So I will be showing to you how to solve these 2 types of problems in 3 different ways. Okay? But having the same answer. Simulan na natin. To solve problems involving proportion, we can follow the following steps in problem solving. So naka-anchor ito sa 4-step problem solving according to George Paul Young, napakasikat na mathematician in terms of problem solving. So ang una ay kailangan understand the problem. So kailangan muna nating identify if the problem is direct, inverse, or partitive proportion. So itong inverse and partitive proportion are different types of proportion. So dito sa case na to, alam na natin na direct na lahat ang ating isa-solve. And then, find out also whether it is routine or non-routine. So, mahalagang malaman natin kung routine ba or non-routine. Okay? Kapag sinabi natin routine, yung madalas nating na-encounter na problem. Kapag non-routine naman ay non-routinary, yung medyo mahirap, mas challenging, and walang direct na solution or immediate solution na maibibigay mo. So finding out what is asked and what is given or what are the given facts will help you find the answer. Pangalawang step naman is making a plan. So, merong mga appropriate strategy na na pwedeng gamitin, like for example, guess and check or trial and error, working backwards, simplifying the problems, using diagrams, looking for patterns, using a formula, and others. Actually, meron akong isang video na ginawa na nagpapakita kung paano gamitin itong mga different types of problem-solving techniques. Okay? Check nyo lang sa aking mga videos. Ipopost ko rin sa comment section ang link ng video na yon. Ang pangatlo naman ay solve the problem. So, this time, we already understood the problem, meron na tayong plano, and then, i-carry out na natin ang ating plano or solve the problem. I-apply na natin ang technique na ating napili. At ang pang-apat naman is check. So, we are going to evaluate our computations, whether it is correct or wrong. This is problem number 1. So, if 12 face masks are bought for 45 pesos, how much will you pay for 20 face masks? So, kung i-analyze natin, since alam na natin na direct proportion to, kailangan natin alamin kung ito ba ay it is routine or non-routine problem. So, kung titingnan naman natin, meron naman tayong kagad na immediate solution para dito. So, ibig sabihin, this is an example of a routine problem. So, papakita ko sa inyo ngayon, ano yung 3 different ways kung paano i-solve ang problem na to. Let's start with, of course, the visualization. Ito talagang pinakauna natin dapat gamitin para maintindihan ang problem using models, using illustration or diagrams. Ang tawag dito ay block model or Singaporean approach. Okay. Merong 12 face masks. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. At ang cost daw nito, mula dito, hanggang dito is 45 pesos. So, 45. Next is, we need to identify each of these block. Kasi kapag sa Singaporean approach kasi, kapag nalaman mo tong isang block na to, madali lang isolve ang isang problem. Okay, so, kung titingnan natin, from here going to here is 45, tapos 12 blocks yan. So, ibig sabihin, 45 divided by 12. And 45 divided by 12 is 3.75. Ibig sabihin, this is 3.75. Ayan. Bawat isa niyan ay 3.75. Okay? So, kung i-check natin, 45 times 12 times 3.75, dapat 45 yan. And then, how much will you pay for 20 face masks? So, kung 12 na yan, dadagdagan lang natin ng 8. So, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And from here going to here, it is 45. Ang question ngayon is, how about from here going to here? Yung kumbaga 8 additional tiles. So, ang gagawin natin, since this is 3.75, lahat yan 3.75 na. So, 3.75 rin yan. Pantay kasi sila. So, ibig sabihin, it is 8 times 3.75 kasi 8 yan. Okay? Which is equal to 30. And since it is 30, from here going to here, add mo lang yan. So, 45 pesos plus 30 pesos is equal to 75 pesos. Or, pwede rin, kasi 20 na yan, okay, given dito, 20 times 3.75 is equal to 75.0 or 75 pesos. Therefore, the cost of 20 face masks is 75 pesos. Yun ang solution number 1. Another solution naman is simplifying the problem by finding the unit cost of the face mask. So, this is from concrete, magiging abstract na to using algorithm. So, computation na. So, first, we are going to analyze. Since 12 face masks daw ay 45 pesos, then the unit cost can be solved by dividing the cost of the number of masks. So, pag sinabi kasi nating unit cost, yan ay ang cost or ang halaga ng bawat isang piraso. Okay, so ibig sabihin, it is 45 divided by 12, which is equal to we can simplify them before dividing, especially kung hindi tayo gumagamit ng calculator. So, pwede natin i-simplify muna. Magiging 45 divided by 3 is 15, and 12 divided by 3 is 4. And then 15 divided by 4 is equal to 3.75. Therefore, each face mask is 3 pesos and 75 centavos. And then, of course, i-multiply na natin sa 20. Okay? Kasi, kailangan natin kunin ang halaga ng 20 face mask. So, 3.75 times 20 is equal to 75. Therefore, the cost of 20 face mask is 75 pesos. See, magkapareha na yung sagot. Different approach on how to solve it. Next, the third one is setting up a proportion table. So, paano ba mag-set up ng proportion table? Kapag direct proportion, ang gagawin natin ay ganito. Sulat natin ng table, and then number of face mask, and then the cost. Kapag 12, 45 daw. Okay? Pag 20, magkano? So, i-represent natin ng letter N ang unknown value. So, ang gagawin natin sunod is isusulat lang natin 12 is to 45. So, yan, 12 is to, so this is the colon form. And then 20 is to N. Ayan. Sunod. Kailangan hindi natin baligtarin. And then, yung dalawang yan ay means, yung outer naman ay ang extremes. Ayan. And then, 12 times N is equal to 12N. And then, 45 times 20 is equal to 900. And then, para makuha natin ang value ng N, i-divide natin both sides of the equation by 12. So, 12 divided by 12, magiging 1. So, N na lang yan. 1N or N. Magiging N is equal to 900 divided by 12 is 75. 75 pa rin ang sagot. Okay? Or you can have it in fraction form. Sulat nyo lang yan. 12 over 45 is equal to 20 over N. Then, cross-multiply. Kapag fraction form, cross-multiply ang gagawin mo. 12 times N is equal to 12N. Ganun pa rin naman. 45 times 20 is 900. And then, divide by 12. Ayan, divide natin ng 12. Para ma-cancel out to, magiging 1 na lang. And N is equal to 75. Therefore, the cost of 20 face masks is 75 pesos. By comparing the three solutions, we have 75 pesos, 75 pesos, and 75 pesos. Therefore, our answer is correct using three different ways. We will now proceed to question number 2 or problem number 2. A cylindrical steel pipe of uniform constitution is cut into two pieces. The first piece is 24 meters and weighs 16 kilograms, while the second piece measures 1/4 of the first. What was the weight of the pipe before it was cut? So kung i-analyze natin, meron dong tubo, uniform constitution, ibig sabihin pantay yung bakal ang bigat, tapos hinati sa dalawa. Ang first cut ay ito, 24 meters daw, ito 16 kilograms. Ang pangalawang cut naman ay 1/4 nung first shorter or longer cut. Ngayon, ang question is, what was the weight of the pipe bago ito na-cut? So, first solution is using the Singaporean approach or the block model. So, first, let us assume that this is the pipe bago na cut. So, yan. Ganito kahaba. Tapos, hinati sa dalawa. So, we have the first, longer cut, tapos ang shorter cut. Merong condition dito na nakasulat na 1/4 of the first daw. So, ibig sabihin, kailangan muna nating hatiin to ng into 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Tapos, ibig sabihin, ang second cut ay ganito kahaba. Ayan, kita na natin. So, this is 1/4. 1/4 of this longer cut. Okay? Ang susunod natin ay ganito na. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ito yung first cut, colored yellow. And then, ang second cut ay etong color pink. Next, nakasulat dito, given na first piece is 24 meters and weighs 16 kilograms. So, paano yan? So, guhit muna natin dito. Yan. So, ang first cut daw, or first piece is 24 meters. So, in terms of height, kukunin natin na from here, going to here is 24 meters. So, kung 24 meters, ibig sabihin, divide natin into 4. So, 24 divided by 4, which is equal to 6. Therefore, this is 6 meters. Another 6, 6, and 6. So, kung 6 yan lahat, 6 rin to. Okay? So, kung 24 meters ang longer cut, ang shorter cut naman ay 6 meters. Now that we know na 6 meters yan, or alam na natin ang length, kailangan nating malaman ngayon, pwede na nating masolve ngayon ang weight. So, nakasulat dito, 16 kilograms daw ang longer cut. So, 16, yan, sulat pa rin natin. So, 16, this is 16 kilograms. So, 16 divided by 4 na naman. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, this is 4. 16 divided by 4 is 4. So, 4 kilograms, 4 kilograms. And syempre, 4 kilograms rin yan kasi uniform constitution nga. So, ibig sabihin, kung 16 kilograms yan, ito naman ay 4 kilograms. Now, we'll go back to the question. What was the weight of the pipe before it was cut? So, ang concern natin ay ang weight. So, ibig sabihin, kitang-kita, 6 plus 4, which is equal to 10. Ayan. So, uh, sorry, 16 plus 4. Ito pala, hindi pala to, sorry. So, it is 16 kilograms plus 4 kilograms is equal to 20 kilograms. Therefore, bago naputol ang tubo, it weighs 20 kilograms. Ayan. Another solution is using the concepts of operations of fractions or algebra or algorithm. So, paano yan? Since the first piece, which measures 16 kilograms, is 4 times the other piece, we can say that 16 kilograms is 4/5 of the weight of the steel before it was cut. Kasi nga, kung i-analyze natin, 1/4 lang kasi yung shorter cut. So, kung 1/4, merong 1 cut and then 4 cuts, so ibig sabihin 5. So, ibig sabihin itong 16 kilograms, 4/5 yan, 4 out of 5. Okay? So, kung babalikan natin dito sa illustration, kumbaga, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, pang 5. So, 4 out of 5 nga itong length na to. Tapos ito, 1 out of 5. Okay? So, ganyan. So, ibig sabihin, in figures, it can be written as 16 is equal to 4/5 N, where N is the weight of the steel before it was cut. Okay? So, 16 is equal to 4/5 N. To solve for the value of N, we need to divide 16 by 4/5 kasi sa fractions or sa simplifying equations kasi para para N na lang ang matira or magiging 1 to, magiging kung ano yung number or fraction or whole number is i-divide mo sa kanyang sarili. So, since it is 4/5, magiging divided by 4/5 rin. So, parang 16 divided by 4/5. Okay, so 16 divided by 4/5 is equal to N. So, kapag 16 divided by 4/5 kasi, magiging 16 times 5 over 4. Kasi, rule yan ng division of division of fractions, change the sign into multiplication symbol and then write the reciprocal of this fraction. Yan, so reciprocal yan, 5 over 4. So, 16 times 5 over 4. Okay, 16 times 5 is equal to, kumbaga ganito, 16 times 5 is equal to 80 divided by 4. Or 16 times 5, lagyan mo lang ng denominator na 1 ang 16 kasi whole number yan. So, magiging ganito. And then, pwede natin cancel out bago natin i-solve. Although, alam natin 16 times 5 is 80 divided by 4. Pwede rin, which is 20. Pwede rin ganito. So, this magiging 1 na tong 4 kasi 4 divided by 4 is 1. And then 16 divided by 4 ay magiging 4. Okay, ang tawag dyan ay cancellation. Okay, so 4 times 5 is equal to 20 and then 1 times 1 is equal to 1. Ayan. So 20 over 1 is equal to 20. Kasi 20, ang 1 pwede natin hindi isulat yan. Ibig sabihin, N is equal to 20. Okay, so therefore, hindi na natin. So, this is 4/5. 16 divided by 4. It is 5 times 4 is equal to 20. Yan. Therefore, the weight of the pipe before it was cut is equal to 20 or it was 20 kilograms. Another solution is the use of the proportion table. So, ganun pa rin. So, since the second piece or the second cut is 1/4 of the first, we divide 24 by 4 to get the third quantity. Kasi ang binigay kasi dito, yung 24, tsaka 16 lang. Pero given dito niya, yung second pipe daw is 1/4. So, ibig sabihin, kung 1/4 ng 24, ano yung 1/4 ng 24? So, i-divide mo na natin. 24 divided by 4, which is equal to 6. Ayan. And then, alam na natin yung isa pang quantity. Next, sulat na natin sa proportion table. We have 24 and then length is equal to 24 and then ang weight is 16. So, ayan, yung first cut. Kapag ang length naman ay 6, which is 1/4 of this one, then ano yung weight? Okay? So, alam na kagad natin na divide 4 na rin. Pero, pakita natin, solution. So, we have 24 is to 16, ganyan. is equal to 6 is to n. Ganun pa rin. And then means, and then extremes yung sa outer. And then 24 times n is equal to 24n. And then 16 times 6 is equal to 96. And then divide both sides by 24 para n na lang ang matira. Cancel out that one. So n is equal to 96 divided by 24 is equal to 4. Therefore, this is 4. Okay? Or, using fractions, 24 over 16 tapos 6 over n. And then cross multiply lang. 24 times n is equal to 24. 16 times 6 is equal to 96. Tapos divide by 24 both sides. So n is equal to 96 divided by 24, which is equal to 4 pa rin. Therefore, the weight of the second pipe is 4 kilograms. Pero ang question kasi dito is, ano yung weight ng pipe bago na-cut? So, ang gagawin natin, we combine the weight of the two cuts of steel pipe. So, ang unang weight is 16, ang pangalawa naman ay 4. So, 16 plus 4 is equal to 20 kilograms. Therefore, the weight of the pipe before it was cut is 20 kilograms. Okay, pagkita naman natin, first solution, 20 kilograms. The second solution is 20 kilograms. And the third solution pa rin is 20 kilograms. Therefore, we have arrived to the same answer. Okay? So, yan lang muna. And bago tapusin, I would like to leave this quote by George Polya himself. Ang kilalang kilala pagdating sa problem solving. Sabi niya, it is better to solve one problem 5 different ways than to solve 5 problems one way. So, ayan, naka-emphasize talaga. Mas mahalaga pa talaga na isang problem lang ma-solve mo, pero kaya mong solve yun ng different ways. Kaysa sa daming mong problem na solve, pero isang way lang alam mo. Okay? So, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you like the video. If you have learned something, and if you learned, please click the like, and pakishare na rin sa iba, and huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe para lagi kayong updated sa aking mga i-upload na math tutorial videos. See you next time!